Hi guys, Terry here. Hey, I wanted to tell you about some things that I have found out about Creative Memories. So I'm calling this video, Did You Know? So, Creative Memories has 12 by 12 albums, and I've told you guys I just love their albums. They're made of a duck cloth and they're very sturdy. They're strap hinged is what they're called. And I just love how the books lay open and they stay really nice. I've had them for years. So they have a system that's called Fast to Fab. And the idea is that when you're buying your paper inserts, you can buy pages that are already pre-printed on them. And they've got some fabulous patterns. Some are bright and colorful, some are more subtle, but they're all like very fun generic colors and work with a lot of different things. I've used them in my travel books because for me I really want it to be about my photographs and I want to get them in the albums quickly. So if the pages can have a little bit of pattern on them already and I just need to crop my pictures and mat them and put the journaling in there, sign me up for that because it's so nice to do that. So get those, put your pictures in, add a couple embellishments, and the pages are going to look fantastic. So a regular set of 16 pages that are just plain are $29.50, but then the Fast to Fab is only a few more dollars. It's $32.50. So really, for just a few more dollars, you're saving all of that pattern paper that you would have had to buy. So I think they've done a great job with it. And like I said, the colors are fantastic. So I'll have links down below to Creative Memories website, and just search Fast to Fab, and you'll see all the fun colors. So that was the first thing I wanted to tell you about. The second thing is they've got these new things called Simple Page Kits, and I've just learned about these, but they're $5.50. Now that was the 2024 pricing. I think they're coming up with something new in 2025. Don't quote me on that, but I do think they're going to continue having a set of a kit that you can buy that includes 2 sheets of your background and then another sheet that they call a cut apart. So it shows you on the back of it how to cut it, and then that is what you layer on top of those background pieces. And then there's a sticker sheet, and then there's very easy to follow instructions. So I say for less than the cost of a set of stickers, I mean $5.50, you will pay more for that to buy some stickers, right? So for that, you can have a very quick, easy to put together 2-page layout. And again, the colors are nice and neutral. It's kind of the standard colors that Creative Memory uses, which I love. Everything coordinates. And yeah, I think it just goes together quickly. I have bought a handful of them, and I plan to make some videos showing how these work, but I wanted you to know about them. So they're called Simple Page Kits. And again, you can go to the Creative Memories webpage and search for it and find them. So, and I do look forward to 2025. I think they're doing something new with it. And then there's 2 printing services that I think people aren't aware of. One is that you can have the spines of your albums. Now, if you have some older colors of albums that they don't have anymore, you're not going to be able to get those printed on. But what happens is you go to the website and you say which color album you want, which is what I'm saying their current colors are, and you pick which spine you want, and then you pick a font, and then you type in your words, and then they print that, and then they mail you just that spine piece with your Creative Memories order. So very nice. You don't have to take out your spine and send it in. You tell them what what you want printed on them. You can select from black, gold, or silver, and then it very quickly comes to you. And it's only $10. I don't think that's bad for a printing service. So, and then here I've done a screenshot of the different fonts, and you could have your books be different, or you could have them all be matching. But have some fun with it. I think it's a very, very, very convenient service. So if you're doing a Creative Memories order, go ahead and order some spines to just get your spines all labeled. We put so much work into these albums. I think it's really smart to have them labeled, and then you can quickly grab them and look at those fabulous layouts that you made. So love that. Love that they have this service. And then the other piece of the printing service is that they do print photos. So I know that Costco recently stopped printing photos, and I wonder how much longer some of the other places are going to keep it going. I use Walgreens. I have my pictures all backed up on Snapfish, and then I send them to Walgreens. There's usually a Walgreens coupon. But yeah, I suggest trying out. Now, both the spine and the photos, I haven't done it yet. I need to try it and report back to you. But I wanted you to be aware that there was a service. I think they're 25 cents if you do more than 50 prints. So I think they're a little bit more than 25 cents each if you have less than 50. So make it worth your while, stock up on your photos, and then when you've got a batch, upload them to Creative Memories, and they will mail them to you. So love that they have that service. So I wanted you just to be aware of these 4 things. I've got another video about why I decided to become a Creative Memories advisor, and then my top 10 tools, and then also Creative Memory must-haves. So I'll link to those videos down below, and I will just keep scrapbooking information coming your way. And I hope that you are in your craft room doing something fun with your photos that you've taken. And have a great week. Bye, guys.